The operating environment for high capex MSMEs is tightening. With the Income Tax Act 2025 and the Reserve Bank of India's new digital lending validations now in effect, financing and tax compliance require structured records and explicit accountability. For most operators, the problem is not a lack of data. It is that critical information lives across tally exports, bank statements, GST filings, WhatsApp trails, and field memory. These disconnected silos make it difficult to prove a single version of operational reality. When records are fragmented, external partners cannot act. This lack of structured evidence blocks capital access and creates friction that prevents serious leasing or lending partnerships from moving forward. Addressing this requires a mechanical process. Punarvasu's 4-week readiness audit turns fractured records into a verified operational truth layer. Punarvasu functions as an operational enablement layer. We provide the on-ground execution and the evidence architecture required for complex partnerships, while regulated entities keep their roles in underwriting and fund flows. This structure bridges the gap between your internal operations and your financing partners. You maintain your existing banking relationships, but you provide them with the high-quality evidence they need to approve and monitor your growth. Maintaining these relationships while providing a verified evidence layer is the most direct path to becoming partner-ready. The process begins with Week 1, data intake. You provide tally exports, bank statements, and asset lists. Our module unifies this raw data. In Week 2, we cross-check accounting against bank records to establish a reconciliation baseline, linking disconnected invoices directly to physical assets. This process transforms a generic ledger entry into a tracked asset.
Each machine is now linked to its specific documentation and service history, creating a verifiable record of its lifecycle. This intensive reconciliation phase turns messy data into the structured asset registry that modern financiers and auditors expect. In Week 3, the process moves beyond software. Punarvasu's domain experts conduct on-ground verification to confirm that the digital records match the physical reality. Our teams physically check equipment and sites to identify operational discrepancies and log current service events. This ensures that the documentation you present to partners is backed by physical evidence. This logging process is strictly engineered to meet current regulatory standards. It incorporates the data minimization and consent requirements of the DPDP Act and follows RBI guidelines for digital lending governance. By bridging physical, on-site evidence with machine-readable data, we create a standard of proof that lenders and lessors can trust. Week 4 concludes the audit with the delivery of 3 specific operating documents. Deliverable 1 is the Readiness Pack, a partner-ready summary of your reconciled records, including key completion checks and a readiness score detailing your operational health. Deliverable 2, the Asset and Site Register. It maps who holds which asset, its location, and provides the specific evidence links that support its status. Finally, an exception list. It isolates and prioritizes specific operational issues requiring resolution, focusing your cleanup efforts where they matter most for partner confidence. These 3 tools replace historical guesswork with an actionable baseline that lending partners can evaluate immediately. Forward-looking. Once the baseline is set, the business moves into a proactive scaling phase. Instead of relying on historical reporting, you transition to event-first capture. Field teams use mobile-friendly workflows to log maintenance and utilization as they happen. This creates a continuous stream of structured evidence that flows into your truth layer without adding to your team's workload. This continuous event capture ensures your records stay current for future financing and leasing renewals, eliminating the need for another major manual cleanup. At the end of 4 weeks, you possess a single, verified baseline. Because this information is structured and linked to physical events, it is ready for your team to manage and for partners to audit. Banks, lessors, and OEMs can engage with your business faster because your data is clean, compliant with DPDP and RBI mandates, and backed by verifiable audit trails. You can stop managing fragmented records and start operating from a foundation of verified truth. Review the sample Readiness Pack on our site, or begin your Readiness Audit today to become partner-ready in 4 weeks.